Good day, thinkers, thought leaders, progressives, and dreamers. I'm Craig the Writer Stewart, and this is So Much to Say YouTube TV. These are my thoughts in my voice on black shit, white shit, gay shit, and everything in between. So Much to Say YouTube TV is the place that you come to learn and grow, because we discuss socially relevant things mixed with a splash of humor. If you know you have tissue paper feelings, this probably isn't the channel for you. But and however, since you're here, I just need for you to do two things. Hit the like button, make sure you hit the subscribe button, and turn on that little bell so that you get the notification every single time that I go live or upload something new. I'll see you soon. Bye. I was involved briefly with a married man who believed he had the courage to leave his wife to be with me and to live his truth. This isn't the typical story of a married man promising to leave his wife for a secret lover. Rather, this is a story in part about a gay man who knew he was gay before he got married, but chose to marry a woman because he didn't know how to break free. Rocky and I met on a gay social media site 3 months after I returned to the East Coast to live, and just 11 months after he was married. At the time we met, he was living and working in Dubai as a contractor for the government on a military base, while his wife was stationed in Tallahassee, Florida, where they had a home. In one of the first messages he sent me, Rocky shared that he was married, but that he had regrets. He explained that he had come out to his mother and siblings when he was 18 years old. He sat there. To listen to more of One Thing for Certain, Two Things for Sure, a memoir continued, visit audible.com. Good day, thinkers, thought leaders, progressives, and dreamers. I'm Craig the Writer Stewart, and I'm inviting you to join my Patreon. Don't know what a Patreon is? It's my official video diary with only exclusive content that you won't see anyplace else. It's easy to join. Just visit patreon.com/Craig the Writer Stewart. Here's what you'll find on my Patreon. A day in my life, whether that's dinner with friends or a typical workday. Live Q&As with members of my Patreon about each episode of the T.S. Madison Experience and what I was really thinking. I'll even bring you on vacation with me. The video will make you think that you were right there. And last but not least, for all of my aspiring writers, I give you first-hand, one-on-one, personalized attention, answering all of your questions about publishing and self-publishing. So what are you waiting for? Join now. Swipe up or visit www.patreon.com/Craig the Writer Stewart. I'll see you soon. Oh, and one more thing. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's youtube.com/Craig the Writer. Do it now.
What's up, y'all? Your boy is back. Guess what, y'all? I am coming back to your TV screen, your computer screen, or whatever goddamn screen you be watching me on. Make sure you subscribe to my channel at The Real KeonStafford. Cause baby, I got some old nasty exclusive content coming for y'all this year, baby. So make sure you catch me live weekly. That's 9 p.m. weekly, y'all. So hit that like, hit that share, and hit that subscribe button. All at The Real KeonStafford. And while you at it, follow me on all social platforms at The Real KeonStafford. Like I said again, your boy is back. So y'all know when y'all with me, we gonna laugh, cry, talk shit, and have some fun. So see y'all soon. Bye.
What? Girl, we may be late, but we here. They thought we weren't gonna come tonight.
They thought we weren't gonna come. I wasn't gonna come because I need to be packing because I gotta fly to Baltimore tomorrow.
Child, I started not to come either, child, but I said, let me get my fat ass up and go on over here to West Bumba. But hey girl, you know you in the city limits, child.
Hey girl, hey. Hey boy, hey.
I told Craig.
What time is Chloe gonna fry this fish?
Didn't I just walk in the door?
Child, I thought the fish was gonna be ready.
Right, I hope you ain't hungry.
Girl, yeah, my stomach all growling and stuff.
Well, cheers.
Cheers, girl.
Where everybody knows your name. Dun, dun, dun. And you're always glad you came.
Girl, I don't know that.
You wanna be where you can see the troubles are.
I don't know that, girl. But say some shit I
You
know.
wanna go where everybody knows your name. Da, 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 da. Y'all know that? Where my people who know that?
Girl, we're gonna talk about some topics tonight, girl.
Good day, thinkers, thought leaders, progressives, and dreamers. I'm trying to fix my hat.
I am KeonStafford.
And I'm Craig the Writer Stewart. These are my thoughts in my voice on black shit, white shit, gay shit, and everything in between. I was supposed to be getting my hair cut today.
You told me you weren't gonna get it cut.
I know, but I'm leaving town tomorrow. You know, when I land in Baltimore, I need to let them motherfuckers know what it's giving.
Oh, well, your skin looks so pretty. You look a little pretty, honey.
Oh, thank you. I
You got your little gay jeans on. Stand up. Let the people see the
gay
chest.
jeans.
Let the people
What
see
are gay jeans?
Let the people see y'all.
What are gay jeans? You know, I got to let these young motherfuckers know. I got to let these young niggas have it. Let them know, you know, that I still got that high kick. Ooh, that's what Jennifer Lewis said. Let them bastards know I still got it. Let them bastards know I still got it. Thank you, Jenny Boom. Gay Like Me is going to be coming to a TV near you soon, like October. But it's not going to be called Gay Like Me. I can't tell you what it's going to be called right now because they're still trying to clear the name. So I'll let you know once the name is cleared. But yeah, it's going to be in October. Did I say everything? Did they think it's all brothers?
Damn, girl, where your brain at?
I mean, I know I said it, but did I finish it?
Yes.
I mean, what you giggling at? Gloria, why you walking around in your panties? You could have closed the door.
Them are panties? I thought them were shorts.
Keon said he thought you had on shorts. They don't look like panties.
Woo! Girl!
They some wide shorts.
Girl, I thought she had on shorts. She said them was her panties.
I thought they were swimming trunks.
Glow!
Right, go back in there for a minute, please.
I thought they were swimming trunks.
Some of y'all motherfuckers kiss my ass.
Girl, we gonna fry this fish.
Kiss my ass.
Girl,
I ain't frying shit. Okay.
Oh.
girl, you better get that fry that fish, honey.
Well, I got some bread over there if you want to eat on some bread.
Grabbing these sometimes. Look, put a little mayonnaise and a little ketchup on it.
She walked through there and her bloom was all down the hallway. I'm like, wait a minute now.
Girl, I thought them was her shorts.
He thought they was short.
She about to fry some fish.
Yes, on my request, I asked her because she fried some fish today. So
Yes.
I ain't gonna talk shit so I can get my
Go ahead, keep going.
girl, I need you to cook that fish. Butter mustard.
But she already got it.
Butter mustard.
She already got it seasoning, marinating.
Yes, Lord. I was gonna say something, Craig. We're gonna talk about some stuff tonight.
Okay. You said you wanted to do some topics or something.
I don't know, girl. You know, we just come off.
Let me just start by saying this.
Keon.
Yes, Lord.
Oh.
Golden. What you want to start by saying?
I posted this across my social media platforms, but I think it is incumbent upon me to say this on this
It's a what,
live.
Craig?
Incumbent
Okay, please.
upon me.
Please let the people hear. All the way in the back. Know what that means.
These people don't know what you're talking about.
it is necessary for me to say.
Thank you, Craig.
Somebody is using a Grindr profile with my photos on it. That is not my profile, niece. Okay.
Girl, that was you.
Well, they were my pictures, but it wasn't my account. Okay.
Girl.
And so I posted I did a post across all my social media showing like previous accounts that were created on Plenty of Fish, Facebook, Tinder.
I don't know why they want to pretend like they you, Craig.
There are a lot of benefits to being me. Okay.
Girl,
Girl,
I've been knowing you since since what year, girl? And
these fake profiles go all the way back to 2017. Look at this this one right here. I was actually living at Elliot's house. This was Elliot's car right here. I didn't even have a car at the time. That was his car I was driving.
oh, girl, you look like a real punk.
You know when you go.
Watch it, Keon.
Right. You about to not get no fish.
Girl, auntie, you look so pretty. Girl, you like a real punk in this picture, girl. Look at her.
Look at them slits in my hair.
Girl.
That's how old that is.
Girl, real old.
Huh?
Look at you.
You want to see?
Look at your niece.
Watch it.
My what?
That's right. And she got that little knife.
Say it again.
They try to.
Say it again.
Girl, what my purse? Get my purse.
You see that knife?
You ain't getting this first.
Y'all, if something happened to me,
I'm gonna shoot you with your own shit.
oh my God, Auntie,
But yeah,
thank you.
So this was, Elliot, what year was that I lived with you?
14.
2014?
Elliot, what did I come in here calling you the other day? Scott. I was almost saying it tonight.
Auntie Scott.
So this profile was on
You gonna try that?
so whoever it was that set up this profile, this was June 2018. Somebody messaged me, a woman named Ashley. She messaged me on Facebook and she says, I'm not sure if you will ever read this, but there was a guy using your pictures on Tag. It's called Tag. What is Tag?
Girl, you know what Tag is.
I ain't never heard of Tag.
Tag used to be where the people get together at too. It was like it was a heterosexual platform.
And we already know I'm not.
Heterosexual.
Please and thank you. So
So
then
then homosexual. Wow, is what you are.
So then I responded to her. I said, laughing out loud, I said, thank you. I said, there are fake ones on Tinder. Somebody messaged me in Miami on Tinder around this same time. And then I said there was something on Plenty of Fish. All of these things came to my attention because somebody messaged me and told me. And then there was one on a Facebook group, which I posted that as well. That's this one.
Yes, Wonderful Woman Tag is old school, baby.
I ain't never heard of that.
I didn't get it.
But this one is called Real. This is the Facebook group on Facebook. Now, don't be going running over there trying to get in the group. It says realblacklove.com. That's some Facebook group. It's like 16,000 members over there. And so somebody was like, yeah, somebody's using your pictures over there, and he's trying to lure women in, talking about he's looking for a Christian woman.
Cause girl,
Right. And then someone else named Lasagna, she messaged me and said, she said, hi, you don't know me, but I thought I'd let you know. Now, this was in 2018 as well. It goes all the way back to 2017. So she says, hi, you don't know me, but I'd let you know that a couple of months back, I met this guy online, and the pictures he sent me were your photos. He said he was from Nigeria. It was on Plenty of Fish. I don't know if he still has the profile up, but I have since deleted mine and created another one. Sorry to bother you. Thought I would let you know. I was looking at one of your friends' profiles and looked at his friends, and I recognized your face. Anyway, have a great night. And so, where is this one? So this one lady, Ashley, when she messaged the guy, she said, I told him I knew you. And he said, fuck you, bitch, I hate you. That's what he told her. So anyway, there's a profile out there on Grindr. Let me just explain something else. You know I don't eat meat anymore. I only eat seafood and vegetables and things. When I did eat meat, I like my meat white and my men dark, okay? Grindr doesn't really have black men over there. They have a few.
it's only a handful.
That's right. It's mostly Asian.
But you know, I never had Jack, but I did have Grindr.
You had Grindr. See, I ain't never used
way back in the day.
Yeah, see, back in the day, once upon a time, there was a boy named Craig and I had Jack, but I didn't fool with Grindr.
See, I was a rich white woman, honey. I ain't fool with Jack. That was for the ghetto people.
Well, the people that are on Jack,
but the
people on Grindr didn't want to fool with you because you ghetto.
No, they did, honey. They did.
Oh, I guess every now.
Just like
I guess every now and then they wanted to slum it. They wanted
look, just like when I was on Tag, honey.
Oh, you on Tag? Oh, so you know about all of the stuff.
I ain't got a little piece from
Yeah,
Tag.
see, I ain't know nothing about none of that.
You know nothing about the Tag.
I ain't never heard of no Tag. But anyway, so
I want to say this. I want to thank you for those who did donate to the.
Hold on, I'm not done yet. We'll get to that in a second. So what I want to say is, whoever it was created this profile. Screenshot the profile and sent it to and texted to Carlton. So whoever it was, they know me and they know Carlton, but they sent it from an anonymous number.
Oh wow!
And so they even went on to say that I came to the apartment. They said he showed up at my apartment, but I gave him the wrong apartment. First of all, I was at the smoking study 50 minutes outside of the city on the day that this happened. Allegedly. But at any rate, that's all I want to say about it. I wasn't really going to get into it.
But that had to piss you off.
What?
Girl, we know you, and you like the.
Anyway, I appreciate you for the Cash App, so you may be sending something. But anyway, go ahead. What were you going to say? You want to thank everybody for donating to the
Oh,
school?
girl, don't worry about it now, honey.
I just wasn't done saying what I had.
No, girl, let me say something. Just because we in your house and your auntie is cooking that fish, I will walk up out of here, okay?
I needed to finish.
And these people will walk with me. But they'll log off. They ain't gonna walk with me, but they're gonna log off.
Well, I just didn't want to say anything. I mean, I just needed to address that because that's all I'm going to say about it.
Girl, but they know.
But you know what's really unfortunate is, since it is somebody who obviously knows Carlton because they had his phone number and texted to him. This is what I mean when I say it's really sad and it's really disappointing. And I'm not going to make this a gay thing. I'm not going to, say that this is just how gays do, because this is a people thing. Mm-hmm. But it's really disappointing because your misery, even if you obviously know Carlton, so if you really thought it was me, why wouldn't you pick up the phone and call him or text him from your real number and say, hey, I came across this, I really just want you to know. No, you're trying to be messy and you're trying to, because you're miserable. And so when I say this, and I say this all the time, the energy that you put into the world, it always comes back to you. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Good, bad, or indifferent, it always comes back. Yeah. So that's all I want to say about it. Now I'm done with it.
Yeah. Go ahead. Girl, because they had to piss you up. Girl, I ain't making you no more drinks, okay?
I don't need nothing else.
You don't need no more drinks, okay?
I don't need nothing else.
Because, girl. Hey, Elliot, what did he drink at the restaurant with you?
I had a.
I said, Elliot, learn how to shut up sometime. Elliot, what did he have, honey, at the restaurant? It had tequila.
It had tequila.
I had 2 drinks with tequila.
Oh, and now you on rum.
Oh, that's right. The first drink I had was vodka. It was a pear martini, and it was good.
Same thing, you had one of those.
That's right. That's universal law.
All right, you be quiet for 1 second.
Go ahead.
Hey Siri, mute Craig, please. Thank you. So I was saying, well, thank y'all who did donate.
I found this on the web.
I'll mute them real quick.
What's going on with your phone?
Girl, Siri had her.
Right, she just started talking.
Okay, mute your.
Go ahead.
Okay, so what I was saying was, thank y'all for those who did donate to the cause that I did, the back to school drive. It was very nice today. It was really nice. I was able to give out tons of materials and pack backpacks. It was really nice. The school really appreciated it, and it was just very good.
Kim said, "Is it too late to donate?"
Well, girl, it was today. If she wouldn't give you some of money, then girl, girl, cash out me.
No, ain't nobody giving you ain't nobody reimbursing you.
I did it from my heart, ho.
Well, if she give you some money, then you need to go buy some more supplies. See, this is what I said about commingling funds.
No. And to answer the question.
So the answer is no, then, because you're not obviously going to go back out and buy no more stuff, because you're not about to go and reimburse yourself.
No, I ain't say that, Chris, because I did it from the heart.
Yeah, but you said, well, she wanted to send me some of the money back.
I was just joking, Chris.
We don't play like that.
Yes, you do, bitch.
No. I play about a lot of things.
Hey, Elliot, thank you so much.
We play about a lot.
The phone on me the other day, but I had said, thank you for.
We play about a lot of things, but I don't play about these people's money, okay? Because what they're not gonna do.
But girl, you wouldn't have bought a house with their money. Oh, girl, now she can shut up.
That was money that they supported me with purchasing books and things. I didn't take money that they gave me for a cause and go buy this house. That's the difference.
Girl, you went and bought a house, honey. You got all these renovations going on with all these people money. But you want to say that
I didn't commingle funds. The money they sent for me was for me.
No.
Catch the blink.
The money they sent to the Cash App is for me. But You
can't dress it up and be like, oh, okay, well, I'm doing this back.
Right. He wouldn't have bought a Jeep too. A brand new one too. Girl, but you want to talk about what I do with the people?
Hold on, Les, don't get blocked. I'll have you going over there to watch on his boring channel. No, I'm just playing. Les, don't get blocked. You'll be peeling in from his boring channel. I'm just playing.
But anyway, child, I want to get me a house in the car too.
But you can't tell them that you're doing a school thing.
But that's what I did it for, Craig. For those who talking about pay for your say, I was on the 6 o'clock call.
On the 7 o'clock Keon
call.
finally joined Pay for Your Say, and you need to say thank you to Melanie.
You don't tell me what I need to do.
Over there,
you don't know what goes on in my text messages, honey.
Who was that in their underwear?
Girl, I don't know.
That's the kind of people you following?
Girl, I just clicked on Instagram, girl. But anyways, girl, I guess we all get to fish tomorrow.
She about slow as Jack tonight cooking.
The fish is in the hot grease, baby.
She said the fish is in the grease near.
Ooh, honey.
I'll burn it up.
I got some video footage that I need to give y'all. I don't know if I'm gonna put it on YouTube or if I'm gonna put it on Facebook. Patreon. And we giving you free fish now. How many trying to drink up on the shit on the bar?
Well, honey, I bought it.
You bought the Malibu?
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay.
They drunk all the stuff that I bought.
What'd you bring?
Because I bought the good shit.
What'd you bring? That little tiny bottle of what?
I ain't bring no tiny bottle.
What'd you bring? Because I know you had to have some money to get your hair done, so you didn't have much left.
I ain't got my hair done yet, but I will get done this week.
You got it done last week.
No, I didn't. I got my hair done a month ago. I just put the antennas back up because y'all had said something about my antennas.
Oh, that's why it's looking so rough in between these parts. Lean your head down.
Yeah.
that's why it's looking so rough in between them parts. It's looking like a cornfield.
Don't worry about I'm finna take my hair out tomorrow.
You know how the corn be standing up and you can't really get through there? Remember like Sophia went through the color purple? She was like, and she went down there to get Celie together. She said, the next time you tell Harpo to beat me, remember she went through a field like that.
You watch movies like that? I didn't know you do. You know, girl. I didn't know you watch movies like that. But anyways, y'all.
Oh, thank you very much, Wayne Mills. He said I joined Patreon last week and I love it.
You know what? I usually don't call people out on this live.
What you want to say something because he said you doing too much?
I want to say something because you know I usually let all the comments.
You are
slide.
doing too much, Kaya.
I usually let all the comments slide, but these people are gonna keep coming for me. Okay?
What they say?
He talking about I'm doing too much. He just don't know humor.
Well, you know that's just the same thing they say to me. They be like, Craig, you mean to Keon. You so nasty to Keon. I don't like the way Craig treats Keon. I'm like, girl, y'all don't understand humor. Stop watching. Stop watching. I mean, it really is that simple.
Cause you know I never dress the people. But you nasty girl.
You know I don't really say anything.
You nasty girl. You get back on that. Let me tell you, I scream.
You know I don't really get down in the comments. You know that. Every now and then.
No.
If I have a bad day.
When you talk
Hey! Okay, take it down.
Security, get high about here.
you will let her talk to you like that in your house? Mom, glad you need to get your sister, honey. You don't let her talk to your son like that in your house. I don't care if she is cooking fish.
she in that raggedy ass fish. You know.
I didn't have enough of it. Y'all. The Pam. The Pam.
I know that. You gotta teach me how to stand like this.
You're not born like it. You can't.
Wait a minute, which
stand
one
like
of these
that.
is mine? She mixing up the cocktail.
You know yours. I cut
Keon.
yours with a slant.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's Keon.
I know.
Yeah, because I don't know what you've been doing since. I don't know what you've been doing since.
Oh, you put your little antenna. It looks nice.
Thank you, girl.
Yeah.
I
I know your hair got
I like it like that.
You do?
Yeah.
I don't like being telling somebody.
Yeah, I don't
And
know
next
who
time
do
I'm
that,
just
though.
telling you do me an updo.
How you gonna do it?
I'm gonna tell you to do me an updo. Next time I'm making a mullet. You remember the mullets back in the day?
I watch it. Me too.
You remember the mullets?
She said, "Go ahead."
Greg! Oh! How many of y'all used to wear mullets back in the day? Baby, a mullet. Child.
Yeah. Wait a minute. So, what were we saying? Hey, Bruchelle. Hey, boy, hey. Sorry, I was going to say, hey, girl, hey.
That's what I was going to say. I'm glad you said that. So I was on the phone with somebody today, right? I hollered. I had to call Craig.
Oh my
Craig,
God!
Craig, my phone is in your car.
Why is she yelling like I'm not sitting?
I'm yelling like y'all were.
Somebody said to me, what I said, they said, oh, you still hang with that boy? Hey girl, hey. I said, bitch, I said, Craig. I said, yeah, I'm gonna see that bitch tonight. It was so funny.
Who
though.
said that to you? What was one of your friends or somebody commented or something?
Oh, who I was talking to earlier?
You want to get your
Ken. That's what I was talking to
Wow.
earlier. And, he said, you still hang with that boy? He called you a boy.
You got these shoes over here. Yeah, at the door.
Oh.
And don't interrupt us no more while we in production. We are in production.
They want me to hit the alarm on my car. My car's on the street. Let me check. Though.
Let's see if we can hear it from
Let me
here.
check though, because Craig's staying together.
We can't even hear from here.
Oh, girl, let me go check.
Girl, your car battery might be dead.
They may have took my car,
Your
girl.
car's still there.
Oh, it's still Lucy still there, honey.
Your car is Lucy?
Yeah, my car named Lucy. Baby, Lucy get in sports mode. She be like, honey, look here.
Gloria opened the door so now you can see it.
Y'all,
Hear it. Somebody tagged me in a video yesterday, I think it was.
Craig, excuse me.
You letting every bug in the house. I told you the door is unlocked.
Girl, that's a wall. Girl,
I don't know what that is. Let me get that up. You get the Elliot.
Where is it?
See it up here on the thing. She letting every bug in nature in the house. And I done told her that the door was unlocked. I think it's in here. I'm like, Lord, have mercy. Between her and Gladys, they asked me the same thing 3 times. It's a big one.
Girl, why he hang out there like that? Girl, he had to kill it already. He had to kill it already. Girl, what we gonna talk about tonight? Because we said we're gonna do topics.
You said that.
Hey, Elliot.
Like your car do.
I just want to know why you ran out there like that. You had killed it already.
You see how you hear mine?
Yours closer. Lucy can do that too.
Let me see.
Lucy. Girl, go check.
It ain't working. Is your battery in your remote dying?
No, girl. Oh, she was beeping.
We just didn't hear it.
Hold on, let me open up the door.
These little
Because Lucy is very
them little knock ass knees. Look at them little knock ass knees.
Lucy is very soft spoken.
Girl, she sound like a remote control car. Come on in here and sit down. Come on and sit down with that little remote
What you
control
say
car.
about my knees?
Because you ain't them knock ass knees. Because you're gonna need some battery life to drive back home.
I'm pigeon toe.
I got some batteries. What kind of batteries it take? D battery. your car takes D.
AAA.
I got AAA batteries today. You're gonna need some. How many batteries you need for your car?
4.
Okay.
You know how you unscrew it and you put the batteries in? Gloria, you want me to make you a drink?
And I said I had enough to drink.
She already told you she didn't want one. No means no. Let me say this. Why you call the car Lucy? Because Lucy is such an old woman's name. Like,
I don't know. That's what the Lord had told me the name of. Lucy.
oh, the Lord told you the name.
Yeah, he told me that. So one day I was just driving.
Lucy.
I was just driving on the highway, and I had put her in sports mode, and I was like, "That's right, Lucy." And ever since then, I've been calling her Lucy.
Lucy.
Oh, so you would stay in a hotel?
Yes, Lucy gets me where I need to go.
Oh, you could always stay in my bed.
But that's what I'm saying. Then you have to sleep on the sofa.
Well, I'm sleeping on the floor here.
Mine is called Black Beauty too.
Black Beauty. This what you call your car?
That's right.
He didn't catch
I
that.
don't. Who?
Your auntie said, you know, you've been having this lady down here for over 2 months.
She ain't been down here.
And then you're going to have her sleeping on the floor. I told you you can come out there with me and you can sleep in a real bed. But she's going to have to clean up.
She's gonna earn her keep.
Well, I can go to Ellen's house.
Hey, look, you ain't got to do nothing at his house because he got OCD.
I'm well aware. So it's OCD and OCD over there together. Okay? It's stuff you probably shine.
Right. Shining over there.
Stuff all outside. They're like, what the hell?
So, what topics did you want to talk about?
Bro, I don't know. I just said we was on.
Oh, you said it like you had something already. You act like you had something
See how
already.
messy they is? Look. What? I can't even see.
God. Crazy.
Somebody want to know, could we do a live about age gap relationships?
There's a 20-year gap, 21-year gap. So what are the ages, Andre? What are the ages?
Why?
Oh, I like that, Cammy.
Nice picture.
I like that.
That's a nice picture.
Speaking of that, let me ask you something, Craig. How do you feel that nowadays, there are more single parent households than back
Nowadays, that was the case when I was growing up.
Do you have your daddy in your life?
No, my dad was there. I'm an anomaly. Now, my dad was there for my primary years.
Mm-hmm.
And I've said this before, especially when it comes down to relationships. When you're talking about relationships with black men, whether you're a black woman who has relationships with a black man or you're a black gay man who has relationships with a black man, most black men, straight, gay, or whatever, were raised in single parent households. So oftentimes those same black men don't know how to be partners because they didn't witness their mother being in a long-term relationship.
Girl, I'm finna block. Why this person keep saying Keon, stop Keon? Why? I'm finna block them.
Well, I hope they ain't on my page.
Girl, but they need to stop saying my name. They posted the same thing 10 times.
Well, girl, I hope they ain't on my page, bro. You blocking them. Girl, I need all my subscribers.
Girl, you only got about
Well, how many you got?
1,783.
The only place you have more followers is on Instagram, and that's because they took my page down.
But girl, because God don't like ugly. I told you, you don't do people like that.
Do like people like what?
Like how you do people.
How did I do? Thank you, Shauna, for the Zelle. I appreciate it. How do I do people, Keon?
You just nasty.
What I do?
You be posting and making fun of people and putting all these memes and stuff up on the Instagram.
Shauna asked me to give you $5 out of the Zelle.
I want my $5. You want
fish or you want the $5? It's one or the other.
both of them?
Both of them.
Both of them.
Oh my God, both of them. Oh my God. But
Anybody talking about mystical, honey?
But did Andre respond when I said, what's the ages? What are the ages? I don't know if he did.
I talked to her yesterday. And she was saying she needed to go.
Oh, somebody said, that's one of the topics that we're talking about for the show. It's not going to be called Gay Like Me, but that's one of the ones that we're going to tape. Dating, like a dating episode, not like matchmaking. Oh, he says he's 20. Oh, wow. He said, yes, I'm 29 and he's 50.
Ooh, he got him a sugar daddy, paymaster.
I want to know from you, how is it going? Like, do you feel the age difference? Was it a problem for you with the age difference? I'm curious.
Well, what do your friends do that?
Huh?
What your friends do? It's like
that. I don't think it's that great of an age difference.
damn near.
Who?
Your friend.
Who? Oh yeah. Yeah, there is a big difference right there. Yeah. That's interesting. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna tell you, I just had a conversation with somebody I know today at the gym, and his partner is younger as well.
Really?
And we both said that, you know, after this, if that was the case, like we wouldn't date anybody younger again. I know I wouldn't do it, especially with this age gap, because there are challenges. I mean, you know what I mean? Like you can get along on so many levels, but the truth is, and like I've said this to you, because like you always talk about how mature you are and this, that, and the third, and all that. Kaya.
Go ahead, girl.
You've said this before. You be like, well, I'm really mature and I've been on my own since I was 17. Is that what you say? And you always talk about and I'm gonna finish this, so I want to come to that comment. But you always talk about how you were on your own and you pay your own bills and you've gotten everything on your own, and all of that is true. But the truth is, even though you may be together in terms of in your independence and being able to take care of yourself, but there are life experiences that you have yet to experience,
right,
or encounter, because you haven't lived. You don't have enough life experience. And that sometimes will come out in a relationship when there are age differences, especially when emotions start getting involved and you're young and you've never really had practice on how to manage those emotions and those feelings.
You have the older people.
You do.
You on the flip side now.
You do. But my point in saying all that is, it doesn't matter how mature you are, your age is always going to show. It's either going to show in your finances. You be looking at me talking, well, can you help me with my cell phone bill, or can you help me with my rent? And if it doesn't show up in your finances, it's going to show up in your maturity level. You're going to be wanting to run to the club all the time and doing all that kind of stuff. And if it doesn't show up in that way, it's going to show up, like I said, in the way that you express your emotions. Like you'll do things that are emotionally haphazard. You know what I mean? Like it's always going to show up. So Andre says, in the first 6 months, I was hesitant and had to deal with a lot of criticism. We are going on 4 years now, and I don't even think of the age gap. He likes to go out, and I'm more of a homebody. That's awesome. I mean, I think it's really awesome. I think if it works, you know. Yeah. But there were definitely a lot of challenges.
One of my friends said something last night. We was talking on live as I was packing stuff last night. But one thing he was saying was, what works for you works for you.
Absolutely.
And what works for your relationship. I think we got on that subject because we were talking about that's one thing I was gonna say. We were talking about how Tiana Taylor's husband got online and he was just talking about women shouldn't pay anything, and you know, that caliber. But we was saying that also too, y'all think about it too. When you're in a different tax bracket.
Because I'm gonna tell you now, I got some grown man bills over here.
When you're in a different tax bracket, you can do and say what you want to say on different things. But the moral of the story was that we were just saying, and I'm at your opinion for those who are watching. Do you feel that a woman should pay half of the bills in a household? We're gonna take out what works for you. What are your opinions and your thoughts about this?
You know, I honestly feel like every relationship is different. I wouldn't make a blanket statement. Okay. What men should take on all of the bills. Because what if he's going back to school?
Okay.
And he's working part-time and contributing to the bills. And, you know, that's their partnership for that period of time. You know, so he may not be able to pay half the bills. Or vice versa. Maybe she's going to school and he's paying all of the bills. Yeah. Like, I just think it really depends. I don't really like to think about people getting into these roles because what works for this couple may not work for that couple. And that's not just relative to like bills. Right. You know what I mean? It can speak to like how you raise your children or, you know, just whatever. Like you can't do what everybody else is doing. You need to be focused on what you're doing in your relationship. That's it. That's all. Yeah. That's it. And that's all. You know, but that 50-50 idea, I think a lot of people, especially since we're talking about women, should women pay nothing? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. And the man should pay half or nothing.
Well, because the thing is, Now, if she's staying at home and they got children and she ain't paying nothing.
Yeah.
But if they don't have kids or they do have kids and she's not a homemaker, she's going to work, then I think she should pay something, because what if she makes more money than he does? Because the truth is, when you think about relationships with two black people, black women and black men, generally speaking, black women make more money than black men.
Yeah.
So to say that he needs to saddle all of that debt on his back, on his shoulders, that's going to put a lot of pressure on your relationship, unnecessary pressure. And I personally believe that all of that stuff balances out in the wash, in the long run. So let's just say he's paying the majority of the bills, and let's just say she's paying a smaller portion of the bills. But let's just say she's doing more of the child rearing and the housework or the chores around the house. That stuff that counts for something. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because if you paid a service or somebody to come in to do that, that costs money.
Yeah. And I said this too last night. I was saying, it was one point in time my mom did work, but then also too she became a at-home mom. Mm-hmm. And it worked for, she still had income coming in, but the at-home mom worked for us.
Right.
It worked for my parents. And I would say, but by the time we get out of school, the dinner was ready.
Right.
Or things was taken care of. She was able to move and, get
maneuver.
around and maneuver when my dad was at work. So what worked for them worked for them.
Right. And I just think that sometimes we get so caught up in who's paying what, and we need to go, because even when you talk about gay relationships, some gays are like, well, no, we need to split 50-50. But if I'm making $35,000 a year and you're making $70,000, and we live in a house where the rent is or the mortgage is $2,500 or whatever it is, you can't expect me to split that. You understand what I'm saying? But I need to be able to contribute in other ways.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think I need to be able to contribute in other ways.
Yeah.
Black women making more than black men is not always the case. In most cases that I have seen, it's the man that makes more. I'm not saying that but statistically speaking, black women make more than black men. That's a fact. There was an article that was written some years ago. I read this article, and it said that black women are the single reason that the black middle class had increased, had expanded. Because black women typically make more. Black women are typically more educated than black straight men. Notice I said black straight men.
Straight. Something that you never were.
And neither were you. But black women and black gay men usually have education. Black gay men and black women usually make more money. We're usually neck and neck. Black straight men are the ones that are back here. But all seriousness, so it's just about how you set up your partnership.
Yeah.
And I think what happens is
building your foundation.
Right. And I think what happens is a lot of times people in relationships, especially the person who makes more money, sometimes feel a certain way because they're making more money and they're paying a larger portion of the bills. But I personally feel like it balances out. Like I have a couple that I know, it's two gay guys, and they've been together for years. And they shared with me one time, they came over here, and one of them said, listen, when we first got together, I was making more money. He said, but I don't cook and I don't do no cleaning. He said every morning he enjoys cooking. He gets up, he cooks breakfast, he brings it to me, or he'll come down. He'll say, babe, come on down, the food is ready. He said, I place value in that. So yeah, I may be paying more money in the household, but there's value in what he brings to this relationship. Right. And then he said, years later, the tables turn, because baby, them tables.
You took the words out.
Them tables always turn. I don't care what you talking about. We talking about money right now, but those tables always turn. And he said, but years later into the relationship, I wasn't making as much money. He was making more money. And he said, but he still was the one cooking and doing all of that. And I think that's what trips a lot of people up. They get caught up in the superficiality of the relationship, especially when you start comparing your relationship to
others,
your other people. You know what I mean? And it's just like, oh, my girlfriend's husband pays all their bills. Okay, well, what they got to do with this household? You know what I mean? But people get caught up in that kind of stuff. Okay, let's go back and read some of these comments. Somebody said we should have a call in for this number.
That's not the first time they said that.
Okay. That information has been stated as if a man can't step his game up and figure out a way to make the same or more. He doesn't have to stay stuck just like she doesn't. Exactly. They said, boy, what you went out there to smoke? Yeah. I hope she washed her hands.
I am.
See, it ain't me no more. I want my fish.
MTS said, well, I'm a black straight man and I make more than my girl. Well, you are an exception because generally speaking, black women typically make more. And I also believe that because a lot of black women make more than black men, that's part of the reason why they have such a difficult time finding a man and being in a relationship because some men can't handle that.
Pause right there. How do you feel? Because this is what I'm trying to what you're gonna say. I want you to loop it in. How do you feel about women nowadays? They feel that they have. I feel that women have grown to feel that they have to, because they have to take on the man in the father and mother role. So they're going to, like, you see more women now becoming truck drivers. You see more women now going to do more manual labor or getting second and third jobs, and just even though that has been a thing all the time, but now it's more common. How do you feel about that?
Would you get the door, please?
I sure will.
And we'll come back to your question.
Who is that?
Why don't do that?
Anybody else gonna get the door?
Who am I letting in?
You so petty.
Yes, no.
George!
Out here so petty.
Come on, George. Come on in.
I'm on Gloria.
That's Aunt Gloria.
Aunt Gloria, that's my partner, George. George, that's Aunt
No,
Gloria.
this
Who was that? Who was that?
Your partner, Gloria. That's what he said. He said that's his partner.
Hey, George.
I'm leaving.
I know.
It's
I like your hair like that, George.
Yeah, that looks good.
Hey, look, you know when you got yours on.
I'm not fine.
She got on this little outfit that Chef Jack got her. We went to dinner. Oh, you want some fish?
Sit there and have a plate.
Okay.
It's
You doing
almost
all
done.
right?
Yeah, I'm doing good as your mom.
She doing good.
Good.
Good to see you, George. Good to see you too.
Yeah,
Come on over here and greet your partner.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, take that.
I don't even see where I was with the
You
question.
greeted his partner, didn't you? Great, George.
Well, you know, usually you kiss when you. Usually you kiss when you. I didn't miss where I was in the questions now.
Cuz, bitch, you get on my nerves.
I didn't know. That was my mother's fake laugh when I was crying. Oh my God! Go ahead and greet your partner.
He moved it so you couldn't see it.
Go ahead.
Craig is so petty. Hey, sir. How are you?
How are you?
That fake laugh.
That fake hug. That fake laugh. That fake hug. Give him some sugar. Go ahead and make your man a cocktail. I'll hold it down. Go ahead and make your man a cocktail.
You need one.
No, I'm fine. I got the pack because I'm flying to Maryland tomorrow. In Pittsburgh.
You need one too.
You can't.
What he said?
No, it's more like. But you got to take the spot. I don't know. I don't even know where we were and what we were saying, but I think you all are more concerned with what's happening over here now. I guess we should just go over here and we can just resume. Thank you, Sly Williams. Thank you very much. Gloria over there trying to teach Elliot. Alexa, play Truth Is by Fantasia. I never should have let you go. Oh. What she said? Alexa, pause. Yeah, I gotta stop that.
I need my mic. Okay.
Alexa, pause. We know how it go. What's the first line? Ran into a friend. Wait, what's she saying? Let me see. What's the lyric?
I don't want to drink. After this.
Oh God. What was that? What was that thing? Now, you know I'm gonna have to curtail some of this messiness when we get on TV. This Rolanda Watts laugh. George, somebody said long time no see. Oh, you put your foot in this one.
I did.
I wonder what caused that little extra pep in your step.
I did.
But yeah, I'm not gonna be this messy on TV.
You're a messy. You know that? That's what I'm saying. You want to be.
They're gonna have to come. You're like, I didn't say anything.
I know, but you're messy.
I didn't say anything. You're gonna have to come over to the Patreon for the mess. Because I'm not gonna do that on TV. But what was the question you asked me? Do you remember?
We were talking about.
You were too young to be forgetful.
But when you have an old queen like you around.
No, you said.
No, we're talking about the how do you feel about the women with the job? How do you feel like now they have to play the man and the female role?
Oh, the male and the female role.
Yeah.
Well, like a single parent, a single mother?
Yes.
Absolutely.
And what about it?
You'll be that. We'll be that.
Hi. And what about it?
What I was saying was, Craig, how do you feel about how women now feel they have to step up, even though there has been a thing, but they have really stepped up now to play the father and mother role for their kids. And so how do you feel about it now? Because now it's more common than how it was back in the day. So now you have, it's more common.
Well, I mean, I think, wow. And I've said this before. I think part of the problem would happen. Are you listening to dance or are you reading? Are you reading what they say?
I'm listening to you and talking to them because I'm engaging.
Oh, you know this song? Break up just to make up. That's the game.
It's an old song. I was singing it right now.
First you love me. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna say.
The crabs is in there.
Why is Gloria so loud? Why is Gloria so loud? We can't even hear over here in the studio.
I don't give a shit.
You see? You see?
That's right.
When I come back in October, I'm not crying.
I don't know if anybody comes back.
I asked you to fry fish tonight.
I don't know if I'm gonna be. I don't know if the residence is gonna be open in October for guests.
They got nothing to do with her needs tonight. I asked her to fry the fish tonight.
I don't know if I'm gonna be welcoming guests in October.
So fry some. I might as well give you a piece of bread that she
Lord, you got to you get nothing on fries.
Have some of these fries.
I want the fries. I just want the bread and the fish.
Gloria said, "I don't give a shit."
Gloria, you got some of that.
The inn is closed, Bruce. The inn is closed. After Saturday, the inn is closed.
So why you bring some home?
I had to leave the studio to come up here and talk.
And then he done left the studio.
No. You said you were gonna go to Aldi's and get some good old bread. You should have went and got something.
Did you just tap him on his shoulder?
What my fish?
She kindly tapped him on his shoulder. First of all, it is 10:30 at night. Don't nobody be eating this fried fish this time of night.
Oh, thank you.
Look at Hazel over here.
You know what? You need to get back over to the studio.
Look at Hazel.
So good.
What's good?
That bread.
Oh, you ain't got time?
No.
Oh, you ain't got
I'm
time?
talking about from when I
From the restaurant.
What's the name?
I guess I have me a little piece.
It's 10:30.
I guess I have me a little piece of fish.
I know you looking like his bigger than mine. I already know.
It's more fish over there. It's more fish over there.
One thing she can do, she can fry some fish.
If she can't do nothing else, she can fry some fish. She can't do a lot of things. but she can fry some
and make that seafood salad.
and make that seafood salad.
That seafood salad. Girl, I'm glad you have to. That seafood
How you doing,
salad.
Keon?
I said, girl, I'm glad. Oh man.
That fish was the truth. You need to say you some fish dinners.
I have. I told Elliot, I sold them on a Friday and a Saturday praise. Sunday.
Glory,
What?
a fork plate.
I'm like, yes.
And
Can I
those
get
plastic
some?
forks.
Y'all have to get the plastic.
That's what she.
I didn't know which one you wanted.
Yeah, I don't want that one.
You want some bread?
It's 2 rolls of
Gloria, they're asking what type of fish is that?
Sweat.
Whose devices are these?
Elliot.
Those are one for Aunt Gloria to pick from.
This one right here?
All on the table.
Which one, Craig? Help me out.
This one's probably gonna be easier though.
there's a computer on the
She
end.
just got to get the computer.
Pay for your say.
She ain't about to do no pay
You
for
don't know
nothing.
what I'm gonna do.
No, that wasn't the door. They were tapping on the counter right here.
Where the
That's
rolls
fine.
at? The roll you just got?
Right there.
Oh.
Craig, could you go back? We're gonna go back to the
We're going back to the studio. Okay. Well.
It's seasoned good.
Oh,
one thing
sorry.
you do is fry some fish, baby.
One thing, I'm just telling you.
Well, what else can you do
What else can I do?
other than seafood salad and fish?
I can make some good old jerk chicken.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Oh, I ain't never had that. But see, I don't eat meat anymore.
I'm gonna
So
miss you because, girl, since you've been here, we've been having some times. Do you hear me? I'm gonna miss you when you go back.
I was gonna buy cabbage to make some cabbage. I'm like, you know what? I'm tired.
mm.
Because Craig wanted you since ever since you've been
I'm
here.
cleaning,
That's all you do.
cooking, washing.
That's all you do. Then I'll tell you next time you come over to my house.
Because you think you're gonna get her to work for you?
No, that's all I'm
You
saying.
think you're gonna have her be your maid?
I ain't say that. I ain't say that.
She's my girl. She's my girl.
Tell him call that girl from Groupon. That's what we call. Go call that girl from Groupon.
No, you know, I told the clean lady, she ain't had to come.
Oh yeah, because you know my cleaning lady was been here 2 weeks ago. I said, girl, you ain't got to
Why?
come.
He looked at
Look, I just texted her yesterday. I was like, hey, I'll see you next week. You can come back next week.
You going down in that basement and rearrange that.
Look, Gloria was like, I need something to do. I said, well, girl, you go down in that basement and rearrange. There's plenty of stuff that need to be done down there.
What was we putting together? The speakers?
We put together the speakers. I was trying to get her to help me put together that furniture.
Yeah. I'm like, boy,
That's what we should do. But your Wi-Fi don't work good. Then we should get a good live down there.
Yeah, I would have to.
Craig, it is so pretty back there now.
Yeah, I would probably have to. Huh? No, the basement is not.
His
outside.
backyard. You ain't been up
It's
there.
finished now. But I would probably have to do Wi-Fi downstairs. I would probably have to get like a modem down there for it to work out there.
Yeah.
That's how Madison used to have to do. We used to do the Queen Supreme Court.
Mm-hmm.
She had Wi-Fi upstairs, but she had a different one for downstairs because the
Yeah.
connection just didn't work. But anyway, back to the conversation that we were talking about with the single mothers. I think because so many women, Black women in particular, raise their kids alone.
Mm-hmm.
I think part of the reason is because I've said this before. Like I have a lot of
And that was French fries. I knew I was
Black female friends who make upwards of 6 figures, who don't have children. They got their own house, that kind of stuff. It's almost like they're like kryptonite to Black men. Some Black men. I don't know. Some of them are intimidated by that. You know, and sometimes a person can be attracted to your dreams, but not be attracted to you. Or sometimes your dreams or your ambition can scare a person.
No, that part.
Amazon.
I'm telling you, I'm a witness. It's happened to me before. You know what I mean? And like, you know, because it really does depend on like how a person is wired. Like if a person comes to you with low self-esteem or confidence issues or insecurities or whatever it is, sometimes they can be intimidated by the way that you look, the way that you dress, your career, your house. Like sometimes that happens. I've seen many Black women, your education. Like I have friends who have PhDs, no children, own their own house, and they don't. There's not a prospect in sight for a relationship. And it's just like, but then you'll see, and this is no shade, but then you'll see men going after women who got 2 and 3, 4 different children with 2 and 3 different babies' dads, renting an apartment or on Section 8 or whatever, and they got a man. But I think that what happens is a man's ego needs to be pacified. A man's ego needs to know that there's a woman that needs him. Some men need to feel needed financially. And so they won't date. George, I like your hair like that.
Yeah, I got an Uber. Went to the store and got it for you.
Oh, really? It don't look like it's 3 weeks old. Now, Keon's looks like it's 3 weeks old. Now, how long you had that?
I had mine over a month going on.
Oh, you've had yours longer than 3 weeks? Oh, okay, no wonder.
His hair looks nice.
I'm just kidding.
When I read them, when I get them.
George, yours doesn't look 3 weeks old, but yours is... No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. So is it good? Is the fish good?
Yes, I know. That's my girl, honey. That's what I do. I asked her, could you cook some fish before you leave, please? Because I already knew it was going to be good.
Got my aunt making.
Daddy is talking about put them a piece aside.
He texted you on Lord.
He said what?
Put him a piece of fish aside.
Have you had surgery yet?
He had it. He had that surgery.
I want to see how this body going to look.
He had it like 2 weeks ago. He had his surgery like, hey, Erica Burrell. Hey, girl. Hey, niece. They said quiet on the set. They can't hear.
Who they talking to?
Y'all.
Well, I'm glad it ain't like last week.
Y'all over there in the galley.
Because last week I was getting ready to walk up out of here. Production just was going to have to shut down.
Oh, thank you, Alicia Connor. She said wishing you safe travels. Thank you, niece. You were going to walk out of here last week?
I was going to walk out of here. We had Jack on one side yelling. Gloria and Elliot, they kept giggling. Miss Gladys stuck in the middle. She just keep looking back and forth. Then she get up and she walk back and forth. They said what they said last week. This is most we've ever seen her walk back and forth.
Right. They were like, we didn't see her walk back and forth this much ever.
It was just loud. It was just too much last week.
Listen, now that was a good one right there. I am Goddess TV. She said a man doesn't have to raise his vibration when he chooses a woman like that. She's talking about a woman who needs him.
But let me, what I was going to say
That's true. He ain't got to show up.
No, what I was going to say was women who make a lot of money, they feel like they don't need a man.
Not all of them.
Majority of them.
No, I won't even say that. But what I will say is there are instances when women make a lot of money and they carry it like, oh, nigga, I don't need you. Like, and they'll say that. I do believe that there are women like that and they're single because they're a block of ice. And they try to diminish a man because he makes less. That does happen. But I think generally speaking, at least from the women that I know, not all of them really move like that. You know what I mean? I just think sometimes a man is just intimidated.
I said majority of them crazy.
You think a lot of most of them act like that?
Yeah. That is facts.
Now, what data do you have to support that? Watch this.
I want to try to do it.
What you always say?
I'm listening.
I know.
What is statistics? Show.
Now, what statistic?
Google. No, but seriously, on the serious, not correct. No, but majority of them do act that way. From what I have seen. From what I have seen.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this. What happens is, and here's the proof right here in the pudding. She says, when I was single, I had a professional job. I wanted a roughneck. That's the thing. A lot of women want these bad boys. And you didn't go to college, but I did. So like in college. See, that's one of them jokes. So like if you say I'm being mean to Keon, that was just a joke. But
and I did go to college.
Oh, you just stopped.
You want some fries? I'm okay, Elliot.
He had that bread. He don't need no fries too.
You had a little piece of fish.
No, I haven't had any fish. What is this? You had the cupping thing done? Oh, see, I need to go and make my appointment. I got three more.
Yeah, it was a little big cover. Don't worry about it.
What made you do it?
Where? In the bag.
Yeah, I need to go and finish mine. You know, you can find them on Groupon.
I go to the lady who do my fitness,
Yeah.
my nutrition.
How much does she charge?
You gonna do
I found it on Groupon. It was like,
Y'all know he love a good.
you know I do. I sure do.
I get special.
like this?
So she says, I am God. It says, no matter how much money a woman makes, we all want to feel protected and provided for. We want to be able to trust that our partner can come through when we need him. And also he can lead.
Yeah.
Sometimes. Not always not like you got to follow him and all that. But what I was gonna say was when I was in college, let me go back to high school. When I was in high school, there were a lot of girls who weren't interested in the boys who were book smart.
No,
They were interested in the boys who had the flyest sneakers on, who had the thug, who had all that swag, drove the fancy car, who was dumb as rocks. And
your friend. That's what she like. We ain't gonna say the names, but this is what your friend like.
Who?
One of your friends.
A female? That was right. And so and then you expect him to be able to be the kind of partner you can take into your corporate Christmas party. You understand? But the boy that was in high school who was the nerd or didn't have the latest and greatest sneaker, but he was smart and this and that, he usually was the boy who blossomed.
Yeah.
And he has the great job at the Fortune 500 company and this, that, and third. You know, so it's really about, sometimes it's about choices too. Sometimes it's about choices. Newly 25. Come on, newly 25. I want a book smart, love God, and cherished his family kind of man. It's some, well, it ain't no tequila because that De Leon can't be open.
Baby, that De Leon is good.
It's a Malibu over there.
And you know, Craig they don't drink dark around here.
And there's some dark down there.
Malibu was good.
Yeah, there's some Malibu down there, and there's some dark and some vodka. That was like the sample, like the seafood salad, coleslaw.
I started. I should have made it. Put some boy, no.
Look.
You so messy. I did say I was gonna make him a drink. So they talking about it because I did say I was gonna make you a drink 20 minutes ago, and I didn't get a chance to make it. I forgot Elliot.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna need you to come look at my computer because they talk about it so bad. They talk about it so bad.
You just need to trade in that computer and get something else. With this paid for your same money that you about to make, you need to get you need to invest in a new computer.
You don't worry about what I got going on, okay?
So you think that lady Melody who sponsored you and paid for your time? That's either yes or no.
You said yes, I did. Girl, you don't tell you stop my business.
Come out of that key.
That's his problem. You need to stay out of my business. You worry about what goes on at your place, not mine. Okay.
I don't know who's playing a TV or something over there, but we on set. What's she trying to get you to eat?
Mind your business.
That's right, Kim, honey. I just told them that earlier. I am booked for my first study.
I know.
Craig a hater.
No.
Let me tell you something. Give me a friend like the guy in the hat. He's genuinely himself. Who, me? That's right. Come on, niece. Go and hit the subscribe button on my channel.
Girl, y'all don't want a friend like
Craig the writer.
This is a headache, honey. I've been dealing with you for 6 years, girl.
Because I put you on silent lunch from time to time.
You ain't put me in no silent lunch.
So let me ask you, you and George going home tonight? Oh. You closed it ready? Are you flushed and ready?
What you say? I ain't turned to what?
I Turner's always booking ahead.
I could
Thank you, Tanny Joy. Why I couldn't get a little metal straw? What? I hate these little paper straws.
Well, where your little straws?
Don't worry about it. I'm just saying. I hate these little paper straws.
Well, finish your drink, Craig.
I'm not drinking that now, so I gotta pack my
Because we
bag.
finna get off of here.
Oh, they did.
I gotta pack my bag for tonight.
I told you.
What y'all know about silent lunch? That means when you put somebody on ice and you don't fool with them for
Let
a
me tell you
while.
something.
I had to put her on silent lunch.
Let me tell you something. I'm talking about the real silent lunch. When I first moved up here, they go because you know I was in
A set worker?
No, I was in Miami-Dade County.
you were a set
We
worker.
ain't gonna talk about you being a set worker.
They already know. I wrote about it in my first
No,
book.
because you know what? We're gonna pause on that real quick. What I was about to say. Cause you know what? You like to throw a rock and hide your hand. Craig be the main one be writing these bad checks.
I don't even write checks no more.
Well, you used to.
I write about that in the first book.
Well, I'm talking about to the new people who don't know you, like I know you.
Well, then they need to go on over to CraigTheWriterStewart.com and purchase Words Never Spoken first. Then one thing for certain.
Craig used to do food stamp fraud.
I didn't do no food stamps. Well, yes, I did.
I know you did. Craig,
Because I was working and still collecting the food stamps, so I was. I just cut a pineapple today. That's a second pineapple. I need to cut it tomorrow. I need to go ahead and probably juice it before I leave.
He used to go in there and write them checks at Kroger to get cash back.
I sure did. Listen, when times were hard and I didn't know where my next dollar was going to come from, I would go in Kroger. I would use one of my own checks and I would buy like a pack of gum, like something that was like 99 cents. And I would write a check for it. And Kroger used to let you write the check over by $25. And so if the gum was $1, I'd write the check for $26. And
they would put 100 sometimes.
No, they would only let you go over $25. And so I would write the check. They would give me the $25 cash. Then I go to the next Kroger, write another check over there. So I'd go to like 3 different Krogers. So I'd give me $75.
So you know what we need to find.
And I would cross my fingers and hope that some money came so I could go ahead and put
$26
back in the bank before the check.
Before it clear.
Right.
Look, let me tell y'all something. We need to find that live that we sat up here and we was there to pin ourselves when we sat there and we just talked about like what we used to do back in the day to get money.
I don't remember that.
Craig, oh my God, that was a good live. Do y'all remember that live? If y'all can find that live, please send me the link. Craig, we wasn't at this house, so I think we were sitting at I think we was at 227.
Right.
And we sat there and we cried and we hollered and we laughed so much about we were just sitting back and telling all the things we used to do back in the day.
And I would take that money, I would go and get gas in the car, I'd go get my hair cut. Okay.
And then somebody said, I still watch that live.
Really?
C8701. Please send me the link to that.
You still, I don't even really remember that. I don't really remember.
Craig,
that was my reparations. That's
we
right.
have so many good videos. Like it's a ton of them. I can't keep up, but I remember that video.
They want me to put the link up there.
What link?
For this.
What, so they can come on?
Yeah.
They've been talking about it for the last. Look, we're gonna give y'all the last 10 minutes. We'll say 15. The last 15 minutes, we'll be talking to people.
I'm gonna get this link.
Grab another fish.
He want another piece of fish.
Yes, ma'am. So I got my feet last week.
Let me go ahead and drop this link.
I get my feet every other week.
Why you all over here?
Ain't he nosy? Oh my
I was
God.
gonna say something to her.
You ain't got to say nothing.
What you gonna stop?
See, I was gonna give you a compliment. See how she gonna come up with no bow legs? Right, no bow legs.
Okay, I dropped the link down there, guys.
Girl, I know. I wish I was hippie like you. You real hippie.
Let me keep it right side.
I ain't got nothing to say.
Don't.
I have nothing to say.
Somebody said, let me tell you something.
Oh, George made his own drink.
You did that fish once again. Oh, I'm so glad you made that fish for me tonight. I appreciate it.
I dropped the link down there, so if you guys want to come on and say something either about the conversation we had a moment ago about black women or
somebody came on real quick.
Hey there.
Hi.
Hi there. Let me see what
How are you? I'm T-Ray.
How are you?
You met me before in Atlanta at the it was a
Queens.
Juneteenth thing. I was telling you about you. I asked you, was that a vegan burger?
That was you? Oh my
Yes,
God, I was
that was
with
me.
Carlton. I remember Carlton and I had just started dating. I remember that.
I, oh no, I
I
remember.
never.
I remember.
Hold on, let me get Gloria together. Excuse me. She's gonna say, "Why am I so loud?" I'm excited to see my friend. I didn't know. I always wondered where you were. Like I was like, I don't know if that was somebody that watched my videos or what. Oh my God, it's so good. I remember that, and I double dutched that day.
Yeah, we didn't. So I took my niece out there that day. We didn't stay that long because kids they don't like a lot of walking.
Right. So
My
let me
niece
tell
was
you what
like,
happened.
Auntie,
So
what we doing here?
right. So we were at a Juneteenth thing, and this is before I had even put Carlton on my live or anything.
Mm-hmm.
And so he and I had actually had a conversation. I said, "Well, what if somebody on my live see us and they can be like, oh, that's who you dating?" And so we walking across the parking lot, and she says to me, and we had just come from a food truck. There was like a bunch of food trucks out there. It was like a Juneteenth thing. And I had gotten, I think it was a crab cake one. And she was like, excuse me, is that a vegan sandwich you eat? And I was just like, oh my God. But anyway, go ahead. What you wanted to say?
No, so I jumped on here late, so I didn't catch the beginning of what y'all was talking about. But when I jumped on, y'all were talking about men and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Real quick, let me tell y'all what I'm hating right now when it comes to men.
Okay.
This whole I want to go with the flow thing, I don't like it. Because I feel like if you come out of your mouth and say you just want to go with the flow, I feel like you're saying you're leaving it in the air so you won't have to have any personal accountability. So that way,
Yes.
if shit goes awry or something changes, neither one of us can go back to the conversation that we had to say it's going to be like this or it's going to be like that. That is, it's making my butthole itch right now. It's really getting on my nerves.
No, I agree. I agree. It's like you don't want to have to commit. Right. It's kind of okay. So we didn't put this on Patreon, but Nikki brought her little friend over here the other night, and it was a conversation that we were talking about because everybody that saw them when they came in thought that they were a couple,
And they wasn't a couple.
they weren't a couple. The only person that knew that they weren't a couple was me because
I knew
we.
too.
Oh, and you knew because we had a conversation before at 227 that they had tried to be.
And they're just good friends.
And they're just good friends now, but their energy is like that of a couple. They still function like they're a couple. He's very much so present in Shane's life, which is Nikki's son. And he's there for her. Like he's her support system. And I'm like, I don't understand why y'all not together. And so they went into this whole thing explaining what happened. And ultimately I was on his side because we all kind of were on his side. Because Nick, you weren't on his side.
I wish I was here to protect my girl.
I
I wish I was here to protect my girl because I had to left by then, and they don't do her like that.
No, I love Nikki, but I just kind of feel like, and I said this to them that day. I said, first of all, Nikki, you're trying to, at the time, you were trying to downplay how you felt about him. She used to be like, oh, that's my homie. But I knew that she really liked him. And I think sometimes people do that. They try to downplay how they feel because it's almost like it's a measure of protection. And so if it doesn't work, I just like, oh no, we were just chilling. But if it's gonna sting, it's gonna sting, whether you downplay it or not.
I think that's it, and I think the other part is that you remember how everybody went through that whole she thirsty, he thirsty thing. And I think that's a part of it too. Because
come on, friend.
Because it's like okay, I second guess if I should tell you if I miss you, if I like you, if I want to talk to you, because I'm so worried about if you're gonna look at me as me being thirsty. So what me and my homegirls recently said, we can't let society stop us from being us. So if I miss you, I'm gonna tell you I miss you.
And to that point, that is why I always say, and I talk about this in Book of Jewels. To that point, I always say, it's the reason why people don't really want to show interest. People don't really want to put forth any effort because you're afraid of being called thirsty. But my philosophy is this. The only way to show interest is to put effort forward. The only way to communicate interest is to put effort forward.
That's true.
Effort is the only way to communicate interest.
That's true.
So yeah. But thank you.
So yeah, I just wanted to come on and say that.
It's
and
so good to see you again.
Good to see y'all too. And I also wanted to say this. So I am proud of the both of y'all, and let me tell y'all why. I have been a YouTube consumer for a long time. YouTube got me through, the beginning stages of adulthood, right after college, when I didn't know what the hell to do with my degree, all of that. And so I've watched people who started on YouTube with somebody else, and then when they broke off, they just disappeared, or there was no growth. And
Yeah.
what I love about y'all and T.S. Madison, baby, y'all don't let no breaks stop that success train. Okay?
Right.
That train gonna keep going. So I just wanted to say that I appreciate, like, Craig, I appreciate you sharing your life with us, because my parents are getting older. And so it's almost kind of a foreshadowing of, I don't know if my parents are gonna get sick, but I at least now have a kind of
A
a
framework.
blueprint to say,
Yeah.
okay, let me go back to that. And then with Keon, and God rest your mom's soul, I even have a blueprint to say, if I've got to grieve, these are the type of people I need to surround myself with so I
Yes.
can grieve in a healthy way. So I just wanted to tell y'all to, like, keep. I'm sure y'all get people that hate on y'all, doubt y'all, whatever, all that bullshit.
Yeah.
Ignore them and keep doing what y'all are doing, because y'all are lights. Even
Thank
even
you.
Craig, with you having the circle, you have like Elliot, Ryan, everybody having the ability to say, we're gonna drop what we doing. Craig, what do you need for us? Like, that friendship, we as Black people need to see that. We need to see Black
Yes.
people coming together saying, what you need from, Mother Gladys, what you need for Gloria. We coming up to Baltimore. Let's get this shit straight. What you need for, the Gay Like Me conversations, although I know the name is changing.
Yeah, yeah.
Keon, what you need for, whatever. Like, we need to see that. And it just, I just, I love that y'all show it. So thank y'all. That's all I want to say. Love
Thank
y'all.
you
Mwah.
so
Bye,
much.
y'all.
I
Have a good night.
appreciate you. You too. Okay, who we got in here? Ombre? Or is that Amber?
Amber, yep, it's me.
Hey, Amber.
Hey, Amber.
The people finna be real mad because she just said all this positive stuff, and I'm finna come in here complaining.
What you about
What
to
you
say?
finna say, girl?
I got a question for the people in the GED section. Y'all don't get tired of coming in here asking the same questions over and over again?
About Patreon? I mean, pay for your say?
Yes, y'all have been promoting that shit for months. Y'all did a live Zoom call, question and answers. Y'all did an event for all of it. Like, why are y'all still asking the same questions? That's aggravating. Either you gonna sign up or you ain't.
You petty.
The thing is, the reason why I talk about it, and people will say, well, and I try not to talk about it as much, but I always recognize that there are new people that are watching who have, but I do also understand that they probably watched an old video and heard me saying it. But I'm surprised too. Sometimes people will message me and be like, "Hey," and they won't even say "paid for your say."
What they're saying?
They'll say "pay for your say," or they'll say, "Well, how does it work?" Or they'll ask questions that have been answered over and over. But I just usually assume that it's new people asking.
Right.
Now all them people don't be new because they did the same thing with the celery juice. You was explaining that shit for months.
And my French toast, my vegan French toast.
And you have videos. You've done countless videos about it.
Big Mike ain't on there no more. I want to hear what he.
No, he's still in there. Big Mike, here we come. But no, he's still in there.
That's all I had to say. I just want to come in here and complain.
You a mess. Bye,
Amber.
Bye. Love y'all.
Love you too. Big Mike. Turn on your internet. Or you got us on the TV.
What's going on?
What's going on? How are you?
When he come on here. What's up?
I'm tired of you and that gateway computer. That's what's up.
Oh,
I'm tired of you and that internet at that house.
Not
Listen,
you being shady tonight.
I'm not. Hey, Keon, I love y'all. Listen, I love both y'all. Both. Listen, I've never been invested in a show because this is a production. Listen, I have my notifications on. I have Patreon, and I feel like I'm a part of the family. I'm like, why am I so invested in this man and what's going on? But I really do enjoy and I love the fellowship and I don't even know how to put it in words. I just love it. I love the energy. Yeah. I love what you put out. I'm the one that send you all the little surveys.
I know
all the time via email.
Yeah.
And so, I really do enjoy just the love that you say that again.
That's them over here talking.
Oh, I mean, I really do enjoy everything that you do and that you're doing, and how you. I've been from the start when you was with at 227 to now, and just to see the transformation is so inspiring.
Yeah,
And to
I
see,
appreciate it.
I don't have any of your books yet, but I will be buying them. I promise you, I will. But
Mike, go ahead and close him out. No, it's okay.
I'll get them. I'll get them. But anyway, as I was saying, I really do enjoy it. I thank you for paying for your save because paying for your save has paid some medical bills, has bought that car in the garage. Baby,
Wait, what happened with the garage?
The car in the garage.
Oh yeah. You remember last time he came on, he was saying he was so glad that he had paid for your say because pay for your say helped him buy a car. He was talking about it last time.
Well, let me say this real quick, and I'm gonna let you finish. If you have not signed up for Pay for Your Say, it's $135 right now. The promo code is still working. Now we're gonna cut it off tomorrow. Now I said I was gonna cut it off the first of the month, but Kim has been texting me, "Are we doing something for the month of August?" So it is still $135. So it's paidforyoursay.com, Craig135. Go ahead.
That's all I had to say, man. I just enjoy y'all. I love Anglo. Anglo reminds me of my sister. Elliot with his fine bow-legged self. I mean, bow-legged self. Pigeon toe. I'm sorry. Anyway,
who said that? Big Mike.
Big Mike. Mike, you're in Dallas. Is it Dallas?
Yeah, I'm in Dallas.
Yes, I remember. I got to get to Dallas.
Oh, look.
You come to Dallas, we'll have a good time, baby. I can eat some of this vegan food too. You know.
Yeah. I love Dallas.
Anyway,
somebody just messaged and said they're gonna gift you the first book. So just email me your website. Email me your mailing address, and I'll get it shipped out once they send the money to me. If they don't send it, they ain't gonna come.
I'm gonna keep. See, I got a smart mouth. I'm sorry. Listen, I need to do my one. I need to plan my one-on-one.
Oh, let's do a one-on-one. Yes, we can do a one-on-one.
Okay, bet. Keon,
but
I love
Keon.
Keon, I ain't forgot about you too. I mean, do I need to send you a cash app for this People PC?
You know what? Go ahead, since you want to be shy.
I'm gonna need you doing fundraisers for these school kids. You need to do a fundraiser for that laptop.
Hello. But I got you, Keon. We'll see what's in there.
Amen.
All right, y'all. I appreciate it. I enjoy y'all. I love y'all. Thank you again.
Yes, it was great talking to you. I'm so glad that Paid for Your Say is working for you. I literally just started promoting it so that I could really help other people because I was benefiting from it. So
look, it worked. I got my first study, y'all.
It works if you put the work in.
Yeah, you got to put the work in. You know, a lot of people are like, well, I haven't done anything. I haven't gotten anything yet. You got to put the work in. And if you're having trouble, then you got to email Kim. Her email address is support@paidforyoursay.com. But thank you, Big Mike. I appreciate it.
I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all again.
You gotta put them on mute. Pay for your say.
Oh, yeah. They be talking to me.
You have to put them on mute, honey.
My girl Lois Beatty, Big Mike, my girl Lois Beatty says she's going to gift you the second book. So once I get the money for both of those books, the first two books, I'll go ahead and send that out to you. So just email me your physical address, your mailing address. And so when it comes through, I'll go ahead and send those both out to you. But then you still need to get the other two books, Big Mike. I got the 4 books. Let me see. Let me see. Yes, please put the work in. But I understand some people are wives, mothers, and full-time employees. It's not for everyone. Yeah. So you just got to make the time to do it. That's all.
Well, girl, we finna get the pop in here.
Okay. Thank you, Charles.
I made it bigger. Is that bigger than what you saw?
But anyway, listen. You guys have an amazing night. Thank you for hitting the like button. Thank you for hitting the share button. Thank you for hitting the subscribe button. And
thank you for just loving on us. Thank you for helping us keep going because I say this all the time. Y'all think we be helping y'all. Y'all really be helping us. Mm-hmm. We go through things too.
Yeah.
So y'all really help us. So I don't want y'all to think that it's always we are helping y'all. Y'all really help us through every day in life situations as well.
Thank you, Charles. Charles is who gifted Big Mike the first book. And then my girl Lois is gifting him the second book.
Stop showing people the people.
Well, I wanted to do that. And then thank you, Justin. Come on, Cash Apps.
Justin holding that ponytail, honey.
Right. Look at Justin holding his ponytail. Come on, ponytail. Who else in here? Big Mike is in here. Come on, Big Mike.
Big Mike is slammed down.
You see his before and after picture? Look at my girl right here. Pretty, 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 pretty. Somebody said Charles is handsome. That's all you all can see because nobody else has a picture up.
Brush your teeth.
Floss your teeth, brush your tongue. There you go. You gotta brush that tongue. If you haven't brushed your tongue, then you really haven't brushed your teeth.
Because you know, some people. Craig, I want my $5.
You see that?
Craig, I want my $5. What my $5 at, Craig?
If you eat another piece of fish, you're gonna owe me. Listen, thank you very much, Demetria. I appreciate it. Thank you guys for supporting what we do. I truly, truly, truly appreciate you guys for supporting the book, supporting my merchandise, supporting the Cash App, the Zelle, and watching the video, and sending those Facebook stars. Those stars.
So here's a picture from me giving a child a book bag today.
Well, what happened to the other book bag? What happened to the other book bag? That's the only book bag you bought?
No, you're a mess, Craig.
Is that the one book bag you purchased?
No, I bought plenty of book bags, Craig.
I want to see a picture of the table of books.
Let me show you this.
And while he's looking for that, we went to dinner tonight, and this is our picture from dinner tonight. I think I'm going to post it, though.
Here go another little girl, too.
That book bag looks thin. What's that name? Just a pencil? This is our picture from dinner tonight. I'll post it, though, for you guys to see it.
When I get the rest of the pictures, my boss will take the pictures.
All right, listen, you guys have an amazing night. Have an amazing weekend. I may not be able to go live tomorrow because I will be traveling tomorrow, but I will definitely be giving you guys Patreon. All right, and I have a Patreon that I need or something that I'm going to upload tonight. Bye.
Y'all done?
Do you hear that? We ain't have to worry about none of this next week.
After next week, we got to worry about nobody.